KEX. This is Mark and Dave.
Coming up this hour, meth lab numbers may be down, but not because of the law that inconveniences you. And we have the 9 bad work habits you need to break. Mark and Dave, we violate 4 of them right off the bat. We quit counting after 4, but we'll share them with you straight ahead. All right, watch out, Charlie Hales. Watch out, Eileen Brady. Watch out, Jefferson Smith. He's back. He's out of the tree, off the ledge, and he wants the mayor's job. Tre Arrow's back in town, and he's on with Mark and Dave. Tre, thanks for joining us. Why do you want to be mayor?
Well, I think that Portland is an amazing city on the cutting edge of progressive thoughts and policies, and I think that my passion for the environment and my passion for having everyone's needs be met fits into to this municipality better than any others, and so I'm really excited to see what I can do to bring forth policies and have everyone's needs be met, not just the 1%.
All right, let's be political strategists together for a moment. Everybody knows who Tre Arrow is. You have risen to a level of infamy and fame here that really I don't know many people who can match it. But it's not all positive. There's a lot of negatives. Jail, perched on a building. How do you win the hearts and minds of Portlanders with more than just environmental causes?
I spent 11 days on a 9-inch ledge, and even if people don't necessarily agree with the tactic or even all of the politics around that, I did win a lot of people's hearts, and that was reflected in more than 15,000 votes that I received for Congress a few months later. And so people do recognize that what I was saying was not just about we need to protect the environment and protect our quality of living through quality air, food, and water, but it was about holding governments and corporations responsible for putting our lives quite literally at risk. And so that's what this campaign is about. It's about looking at global and national issues and bringing it local to see how we can really make the city work, not just work for a few.
How are you funding this campaign, Tre?
Well, I'm receiving individual campaign contributions. I'm not accepting any money from any big corporations or any huge donors, and of course, they're not knocking down my door to give me money anyway. So it works out well.
All right, you need 100 signatures in order to get on the May primary ballot. How many do you have so far?
Well, I just started yesterday, so I filled out the application and submitted it yesterday, and I was given the forms yesterday. And so far, I'm about halfway there. I'm about halfway signed.
Have you heard from the other candidates?
I haven't heard from any of the. You mean personally?
Yeah.
Not yet. I reckon I will, though.
You have a campaign office yet? Because I was thinking maybe it should be on a ledge.
Well, I will consider that.
Let's look at some of the serious things, though. I mean, you were convicted of firebombing 3 cement trucks. You're often referred to as an eco-terrorist. Those aren't positives, and it really, frankly, rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And you have to understand, I'm guessing, why that's so. Are you still of that same mindset, the same guy who was charged with and convicted of firebombing trucks? Are you still that same guy?
What I've always done has been a voice for the trees, a voice for the earth, and in turn, a voice for humans as well. I've have a long documented history of being involved in food not bombs issues, poverty and homelessness issues, and so my concern is always the health of all beings on this planet, and the one reason why I've been so passionate about the forests and the earth is that this is our home, and what we do to the planet, we do to ourselves. So if people want to be healthier and happier, then by the inextricably interconnected symbiotic relationship that we have with this sacred earth, then we need to take care of our home.
Rick Santorum, who's running for president, says that man is a steward of the earth, but the earth is here for man, and this idea, and I'll paraphrase, that we have to take care of the earth and preserve the earth, that's hogwash, that earth is for man, not the other way around.
I'd like to really encourage all these presidential candidates to really embrace the policies of what's going on in Bolivia. And they recently passed a law which, in all of their decision-making and all of their laws, gives the same rights to the earth as humans.
What I'm hearing you say is that the earth is people too.
The earth is our home, and we have the right and moral obligation to give the same rights to our home as we do to us.
Is it true you ate hair in prison?
That I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer absurd questions like that.
Okay, well that was the story. Was it that you had hair that you ate? That seemed odd to me too.
Yeah, I've not done that.
Okay, all right, good. All right. Well, best of luck to you, and thanks for joining us today.
Hey, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys again, I'm sure.
All right, Tre Arrow.
Okay,
I'm sorry for
thank you, Tre.
how many mayoral candidates can you ask? Did you eat hair in prison?
You know, I
that was
that would have been great on last night's debate.
It's a seminal moment here on the Mark and Dave show at KEX.